requiring workplaces to notify employees of COVID-19 outbreaks, how lawmakers are pushing for this new law. Yes, the Assembly members said today that this is a matter of public safety and transparency, especially for frontline workers required to be on the job each day, not knowing if their co-workers may have coronavirus or if there's an outbreak at their workplace. With this new law on the books, it will require employers to notify their employees of all cases.
We are exposed by people from all over the world.
An emotional plea for the passage of Assembly Bill 865, said by a Disneyland cast member.
My biggest concern is just not knowing when I get exposed by somebody else.
Disney worker Lorinda Fittler says going back to work could be dangerous to her family's health.
I don't want to bring this home to my daughter who has asthma.
Fittler joined with the California Assembly members for the mandatory COVID-19 reporting conference call.
We've heard from countless workers that many employers are refusing to follow Cal-OSHA guidance or public health directives.
AB 685 will require employers to provide a 24-hour notice to all employees exposed to a COVID-19 case and report any positive coronavirus test, diagnosis, order to quarantine, or death to Cal-OSHA and the California Department of Health, or failure to do so could result in a misdemeanor $10,000 fine.
Although currently employers must report fatalities and serious incidents, it is only recommended that employers report infections.
Assemblymember Eloise Gomez-Reyes wrote the bill. Assemblymember Robert Rivas co-authored.
Workers need to know if they have been exposed to this virus.
Assemblymember Lorena Gonzalez said required notification should have been happening long before now.
We expect employers would of course tell workers if there's been an outbreak or they've been exposed, but that's just not happening.
But there is opposition. A coalition of employers, including the California Chamber of Commerce, wrote AB 685's definition of exposure is broad and vague and includes a name and shame provision. The California Labor Federation calls employer failure to notify workers of COVID-19 exposure is shameful.
It's a pretty small ask given the severity of the virus.
AB 685 being heard today in the Senate Labor Committee for a vote. If passed, it could go to the governor's desk by August 31st. So this law, AB 685, requiring workplace COVID-19 outbreak notification, has to make its way through the House and the Senate for approval. Carlo Marcella,